Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. This full class is going to be focused all around opening up the hips and getting us loose and letting go. We're going to start in a nice comfy seated position. If you would like a block, you can go ahead and grab that now. It'll make this seat much more comfy. Once you get there, just bringing your legs in. If you want to do crisscross applesauce, you can be my guest. Once you land here, go ahead and bring your palms to your knees, face down or face up. Choice is yours. Go ahead and close the eyes down. And just begin to bring the awareness to the present moment. Noticing how your body feels. Noticing the connection to the mat. And then beginning to bring the awareness to the breath. Maybe activating our Ujjayi breathing here. Just a nice inhale through the nose. And then a slight restriction in the back of the throat on the exhale. Let's go to bring the hands to the mat and walk the hands forward. Just going ahead and getting a little bit of a stretch in these hips. Nice in breath and out breath here. And let's walk those hands back up. We're going to bring the left hand beside of us, right hand up and overhead. Beautiful side body stretch here. Actively reaching with that right hand towards the left side. Really opening up here. Trying to take the gaze towards the ceiling, keeping the chest nice and lifted. Inhale, we come back to center. Right hand plants, left hand up and overhead. Same thing, this left hand is actively reaching towards the right to deepen the stretch all down the side body. Chest wants to be lifted. It doesn't want to be rounded and collapsed, so take the gaze up. Inhale back to center. Beautiful. Go ahead and take this left hand, right knee, right hand behind us. A beautiful twist here. Allowing the inhales to lengthen the spine and the exhales to take you deeper into our twist here. Warming up the spine nice and slowly. And we come back to center. Right hand comes to left knee, left hand behind us. Using that left hand to lengthen, and the exhales take us deeper. Making sure that abdomen is moving with the belly. Inhales here. It's the way we get that massage in those organs. Inhale, we come back to center. Let's go ahead and switch the cross of our legs. So whichever leg you had in front, go ahead and switch them. Find your position, sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulder blades back, and then let's walk the hands forward again. You're probably going to feel this on the other hip. Just breathing here. And very slowly, we walk the hands up. We're going to come in for an all fours position. So go ahead and meet me there. Making sure the hips are over the knees and the shoulders are over our wrist here. Once we get here, let's just shake the hips left to right. Nice, gentle movement here. And let's take the gaze around to that right foot and push the hips over towards the left here. Breathe in and out. Nice, slow, steady breath. Inhale back to center and take the gaze towards that left foot. Pushing that right hip out. Nice in breath and out breath. And then an inhale, we come back to center. It's going to take some cat-cow, so drop that belly, lift that chest. Exhale, we round through the spine, push through the shoulders. And inhale, we come back around, lift that chest, take that gaze up. Exhale, round. Let's do a few of these. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we round. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we round. Beautiful. Come on back into our all fours position here. Sending that right leg out. Left arm out. Breathe and hold, activating that bandha there in our core, drawing that belly button to the spine here to activate it. And let's bring this elbow to knee for 1, out. Bring it in for 2, out. 3, out. 4, out. And 5, let's hold, pull that knee into the chest, hug it all in tight, and then release back into our all fours. Beautiful, left leg kicks out, right arm forward. Finding your balance here, engaging the core. Breathing. And then let's knee to elbow for 1, and back out. 2, and back out. 3, out. 4, out. And 5, let's squeeze it all in. Knee comes up to the chest as high as it can. And exhale, we release back into our all fours position. Nice inhale and exhale here. Let's go ahead and send that right leg back. Bring it over into our fire hydrant, straight or bent, doesn't matter. Pick up this right hand, play with the balance, and then we're going to step this right foot where that right hand was. Low lunge. We're going to keep our hands down. First low lunge of the day. We're going to feel into these hips while we're low. Breathing. Slowly awakening this lower body. Exhale, we push back, half splits. Right heel is digging into the mat, trying to straighten that right leg. Toes are flexed towards your face. Squaring the hips. And how we roll back forward, left hand plants. And we're going to try to pick this right foot up and send it back. And then that right hand comes back down. Okay, let's do it again. So left leg back. And then we're going to bring it to the side for our fire hydrant here. And just hold. And breathe. Maybe picking up this left hand. Playing with the balance. And then step in this foot where that left hand was. Hands on the mat, and let's sink into the hips on this side. Breathing. Noticing the difference between sides. Which hip flexor was tighter? Which outer hip was tighter? Just becoming aware of the body. Push back, half splits, digging this left heel into the mat. Squaring the hips off. Pulling those toes towards the face. Big smiles on faces. Beautiful. Rolling back into our low lunge. That right hand plants. And let's see if we can come back. Oh yeah. And then our left hand plants. And tuck the toes and send the hips up. Keeping the bend in the knees, pressing through the shoulders here. Get a nice deep stretch here. And then we can start to straighten the knees by pedaling out the feet. Taking our dog on a little walk. It's our first one today, so this one always feels a little tighter. But that's what we're here for. Work all those tight areas out. Releasing all the things that no longer serve us. And relishing in the present moment. Oh yes, knowing we are here, doing good things for our bodies and our minds. Nice big inhales and exhales here. Slow and controlled. Let's go and come up onto the tiptoes, and we're going to hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Once you get there, we're going to halfway lift. Bring the hands to the shins. Nice long lengthened spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll root to rise, pulling ourselves up to standings. Arms come up. A kiss overhead, and exhale them down through heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. And let's bring them into some eagle arms here and come down into our forward fold. Hands to the mat. You can ragdoll it here, grabbing your ankles, just finding what feels good for you here in our forward fold. Nice little sway left to right feels good for me today. This is one of those lovely positions that's a great lower back release. And when we do work on the hips, we actually do a little low back work, which is good for us. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step or hop to plank. Lower down the knees and then the chest and the chin. Gazes forward. Come through into our cobra. Everybody meets back in a downward dog. Tucking the toes, sending the hips up and back. Beautiful. Once we land here, we're going to come up onto the tiptoes. Once again, we're going to hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll root to rise. Arms go all the way up overhead. Exhale them down through heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, the arms up. Cactus, the arms open to come all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we fold. Plant the hands and step the feet back, plank. Look forward and let's rock. Forwards and backwards. Engaging that core. And here we go. Push forward and lower down, chaturanga. Push up into our upward facing dog. Push back, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg up, three-leg dog. Roll forward, bring it in between the hands. Allow an inhale to rise you up. High lunge, arms overhead. Breathe. Beautiful. Frame the foot. Step back. Down dog. Roll forward. Plank. Look forward. Lower down. Push up. Up dog. Meet back. Down dog. Beautiful. Left leg sweeps up. Three-leg dog. Roll it forward. Step in between the hands. Allow yourself to rise up on an inhale. High lunge. Arms up and overhead. Inhale and exhale here. And let's frame the foot and step it back. And let's vinyasa. Push forward and lower down. Push up, up dog. Meet me back. Down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg up. Three-leg dog. Bend through that knee, open through the hips. It's going to take some hip circles here, going one way. And let's reverse that circle. Go the other way. Beautiful. Bring it forward and step it in between the hands. Rise up. High lunge. Pivot on that back foot. Open up, warrior two. Breathe. Gaze is at that right hand. Left hand drops, right hand sweeps up. Reverse warrior. Exalted warrior. Come back, warrior two. Arms are parallel to the mat. Breathing. Let's go and straighten through that right leg. Bring the upper body forward and come around to our triangle here. Hand can be on the shin if you need it to be. Otherwise, we're using our core to hold us up here. Breathing, no holding or clenching. We're going to come back up, warrior two. Let's exalt that warrior one more time. Maybe bringing that left hand to that right thigh. Breathing. And we're windmilling these arms, framing the foot. Stepping it back, plank, and let's flow. Push forward and lower down. Push up, up dog. Meet me back in a down dog. Take a nice inhale and exhale here. Inhale that left leg up. Oh yes. Open through those hips, bend the knee. And then go ahead and take your circles here, going one way. And then we'll reverse the circle and go the other way. Oh yeah. Beautiful. We're going to bring it through. Step in between the hands and allow an inhale to rise us up to our high lunge. Arms overhead. Breathe. Pivot on that back foot. Open up. Warrior two. Hands are parallel to the mat. Gazes towards that left hand. Left hip is opening. Heels are digging into the mat. Oh, yeah. Right hand drops, left hand sweeps up, exalted warrior. Back to warrior two. Straighten through that left leg, upper body pushes forward, coming around for our triangle pose. Breathing. No holding or clenching the breath here. Just really feeling into those hips. Inhale, we come back up, warrior two. And let's exalt that warrior one more time. Maybe bringing that right hand to that left thigh. And we're going to unravel, windmill in the arms to frame the foot and stepping it back into a plank. And let's flow. Push forward, lower down, push up. And everybody meets downward dog. Oh yeah. Go ahead and give it a nice little shake here. Let's go ahead and pivot the heels over towards the right or the left side. And breathe. Beautiful side body stretch. And back to center and pivot the heels towards the right. Breathe. Feeling that opening all in that side body. Inhale, we come back to center. Beautiful. Let's sweep that right leg up, 3-leg dog. Roll it forward, step it to the outside edge of this right hand. We're going to keep the back knee lifted, and we're going to keep our upper body lifted. I'm not going to let you come down just yet. We will come into a lizard where I allow you to drop the knee and to come down. But for right now, we are feeling into this stretch in the legs, maybe taking a little rock or finding stillness, whatever feels good for you here. Maybe taking that right hand to that right knee. One more round of breath here. And we're going to kick this right leg over into Wild Thing. Opening up through the chest. Taking the gaze up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Right hand plants, right foot plants, and let's flow. So roll forward, plank. Look forward, push forward, and lower down. Push up, up dog. Meet me back, down dog. Nice inhale and exhale here. Inhale that left leg up, 3-leg dog. Roll it forward and step it to the outside edge of that left hand. Same things here. Keeping that right knee lifted. Hands are up here on the mat. And we're either finding that rock like the other side, or we're finding stillness. Whatever's feeling good for you here. Maybe taking that left hand to that left knee. Otherwise, we're just feeling into these hips here. Take one more round of breath. And we're going to plant the hands and we're going to step this left foot over into Wild Thing. Oh yeah, beautiful. Press up through the hips. Open through the heart space here. Big smile on your face. And left hand plants back into our down dog. Let's roll forward into plank. Look forward. Lower down and push up, up dog. Everybody meets back in a child's pose. Go ahead and bring the arms out front, palms face up, forehead kisses the mat. Couple rounds of breath here. Beautiful. Hands plant back down. We roll back up, tucking those toes and sending the hips up and back. Down dog. Nice inhale and exhale here. Inhale, that right leg sweeps up, 3-leg dog. Roll it forward, knee to elbow, 3-leg dog. Let's do knee to nose. And 3-leg dog. And then we're coming into pigeon. So we're going to drop this right knee at this right wrist. Allow this left knee to drop down, untuck those toes. And we're going to sit up here. Once again, we're going to come back to this pigeon. This time though, I don't want you to come down. I want you to focus on opening up the left hip flexor here. So when we're seated upright, we're feeling it in the left hip flexor. And it's what enables our body to do this and this. Okay, if you're here and you're like, I can't come up, it's the hip flexor that's tight. Shift a little of that weight over into the left. Push on this right leg to feel into that left hip flexor. That's where we're trying to get the sensation at right now. Not so much focus on this outer right hip. We're trying to get this hip flexor. They can become very tight, and we love to take pigeon and fold, but this is actually a really nice way to do pigeon. Breathing. Okay, so we're going to bring the hands to the mat, tuck those back toes and lift ourselves up, and then we're just going to take some hip circles with that right leg. Should feel super good. Just take a few until you feel good, and everybody's going to meet back in this down dog. Once we get in our down dog, left leg sweeps up, 3-leg dog. Roll it forward, knee to elbow, 3-leg dog. Let's do knee to nose, 3-leg dog. And let's come in for our pigeon. Left knee, left wrist. Untucking the back toes. Finding our positioning here. Each side's going to feel way different. So once again, we're focusing on the hip flexor on the right side. We hold all kinds of energy and emotions in all parts of our hips, including the hip flexor. It's not just the outer hip or the inner thighs that hold all of it. It's the actual hip flexors, the psoas, all of it. All of it holds energy. And it doesn't really discriminate whether it's negative or positive energy. We have to do that. We have to tell the body to let it go or to hold on to it. It's up to us. Okay, so let's plant the hands and step back. Take those hip circles. Oh yeah. And let's take a flow. Roll forward into plank. Look forward, push forward, lower down. Push up, up dog. Meet me back. Down dog. Beautiful. Right leg sweeps up, 3-leg dog. Roll it forward, step it in between the hands. Come up, warrior 3 prep, hands on the mat, squaring those hips. Breathing, not holding or clenching that breath. And on an exhale, we'll fold over this right leg, coming in for our standing splits. Maybe bringing this right hand to the back of the right thigh or right ankle, calf. Whatever feels good. And breathe. Big, big, big step back with this left foot. And we're going to come up, warrior 2. Beautiful. Let's go and straighten that right knee. Pivot the front body forward and come around through our triangle here. Beautiful. Bend through this knee, frame this foot, step it back, down dog. Take a flow, roll forward, look forward, push forward and lower down, push up, up dog, and meet back, down dog. Take a few breaths here. Nice inhale and exhale. And exhale, that left leg goes up, 3-leg dog. Bring it forward and step it in between the hands. Here we are, warrior 3 prep. Right leg comes up, hands stay on the mat. Square the hips off and breathe. And on an exhale, we fold over that left leg and open up the leg for our half standing splits here. Maybe taking that left hand on that left ankle. big breaths here. And we're gonna take a big step back and open up, warrior two on this side. Breathe. Straighten through that left leg, pivot the body forward and come around triangle. Holding. Bending through that knee, framing this foot, stepping it back, plank. And let's flow. Push forward, lower down. Push up, up dog. Meet me back. Down dog. Oh yeah. Pedal those feet. Should feel so much more open through the legs and the hips now. So much better. Inhale, right leg up. Roll it forward, step it to the outside edge of this right hand. Lower down this left knee, and here we are. Lizard. If you want, come onto those forearms. Coming down here, really feeling this now. Remembering that the hips do hold. Let it go if it no longer serves you. There's no reason to carry weights around, especially if you have no control over the weight. We have to start recognizing that all we have control over is our thoughts and our actions. Other people are 100% out of our control. There is no way to control another person. But you can control your own thoughts and actions towards another. We also have to let go of the judgments of others, the criticism, the blame, the shame. We have to realize that the same aspect that we are in control of ourselves. And that means that we control the thoughts about other people towards us too, not just what we think towards them. We have to remember that their thoughts towards us are more to do with them than they are to do with us. Beautiful. Come on back up. And we're coming into pigeon. So we're just going to heel toe this right foot all the way over and then allow this knee to come on down. I want you to sit up nice and tall at first, and then we can walk the hands forward, coming down on the forearms, or bringing forehead to the mat. Active right knee and right foot makes that knee active. And here we breathe. We have our own little cave of love here. And all we have to focus on is our breath. Ever so slowly pulling yourself up. I'm going to tuck those back toes and send this right leg back. Go ahead and take some hip circles. Should feel fantastic to release through that hip. And then that left leg goes up towards the sky. Three-leg dog. Roll it forward and step it outside edge of that left hand and lower down this right knee. And here we are. If you want to come down onto your forearms for this lizard, be my guest. Feeling it all. Observing the thoughts that come up. Not getting lost in the thought. Just watching it and letting it go. Very slowly, we peel the upper body back up. And then we're going to heel toe this left foot all the way over. And we're going to come into pigeon. So this left knee is going to be at this left wrist. Active left foot. Sit up nice and tall here, making sure your alignment's good. And then we can walk the upper body forward. Coming down into this little love cave here. Our own special moments to ourselves, for ourselves. Slowly, and begin to peel that upper body up. Oh yeah, tucking the back toes and sending this left leg back, taking those hip circles to release through the hip. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. And let's take a flow. Roll forward plank, look forward, lower down, and then press back up. And let's all meet in a child's pose. We're going to walk our hands up here. We're going to bring our legs around. We're going to come in for a boat pose. So we're going to come for Navasana. So however you normally take boat, just go ahead, come to your beautiful boat pose. Spine is lengthened and long. Right leg taps the earth and then comes back up. Left toes tap the earth and back up. Right toes tap and back up. Left toes tap. Try both tap, back up. Left toes tap and back up. Right toes tap. Both toes tap. Hold. Straighten the arms. Breathe. Grab the legs. Oh, yes, let's rock and roll. If you're into this sort of thing, go ahead and rock and roll with me. We're not coming down to our backs, but this is a great time to give the back a nice little massage. That pigeon can really pull on some of the low back muscles, so this should feel great. And now we're going to come in for everyone's favorite frog, even mine. If you want a blanket, you can pause me and go ahead and grab that now. It will really help the knees. But otherwise, if you feel like you don't need anything, just go ahead and come into our frog position here. Making sure that the knees are creating a 90-degree angle. So our body is not coming forward, nor is it really pushed back. We're right at a 90-degree with the legs. And then of course, this is an inner thigh opener, right? Inner hip. So we've been working outer. And so this is gonna work a whole different part. And I'm sure your body's gonna let you know that. And it's okay. Breathe into that belly. Alert the mind that this is good. There's no need to form a bunch of tension and resistance to this pose. It is a necessary one, just like pigeon and lizard. And we breathe. We're not holding or clenching the breath. We are actually imagining our breath as a ball of light that we were able to direct wherever we want it to flow, to loosen up tight areas. Ever so slowly, we're coming up. We're getting out of frog to come onto our booties, and we're going to windshield wiper these legs from left to right. And let's take our time. Really feel into this movement here. This is very important, and you will feel this on the inside and the outside of these hips if you do this correctly. And once you feel good, I want to roll onto our backs, hugging the knees in. I'm going to take the arms into a T here and allow the legs to drop over towards the left. Gaze goes towards the right. Slowly we come back to center and allow the legs to drop over towards the right. Gaze goes towards the left. And slowly we peel ourselves back to center. And let's send the legs out long, tucking the shoulder blades, palms face up, coming in for a nice juicy Shavasana here. You deserve this time. Allow yourself to melt into this mat, melt into this moment. I am worthy. I am loved, and I am loving. I am worthy. I am loved. I am loving. wiggle the fingers and toes. Begin to deepen the breath and bring in the awareness back to the body. Full body stretch here. And we roll over into our fetal position. And then we'll push up and meet in a comfy seat. Bring your hands at heart center and bow your head down. Namaste. Thank you so very much for joining me for this juicy, yummy hip flow. I hope that you really enjoyed this, and I hope that you feel so good right now. Please comment and share. Let me know how you like this. Subscribe, support, you know the drill. Have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat.